one question for you guys real quick. What time is it? It's gonna be a good panel. Alright, so what are we doing? Just going right to questions, or?
Well, does anybody have a question?
I think we've got quite a few in here.
I do
I'm
line up.
seeing you
That's a good question.
in the brown shirt.
Real quick, we're gonna shout out these people in the back.
Never asked
Like
questions
all
with these panels.
7 of the characters, full costumes. You guys look awesome.
Yeah, come to the microphone.
Come on, dude.
This guy looks like the
Yeah, come up to the blue microphone, man.
from that Percy movie.
Yeah, Percy Jackson, yeah.
Looks hella like him.
I know.
Yeah, this could be his brother. Practically.
Yeah.
I just want to say something to the audience first. Does anybody want to line up? Anybody to line up for a question?
Sure. I'll line up. Make sure
it's his
it's
responsibility.
make sure it's
The big guys. Anyway, please. I know you're extremely new to the voice acting industry, and I was wondering, what are your hopes for voice acting in the future? And do you know any projects that you'll be voicing as?
Yeah, I mean, I love voice acting. I'd love to do some more different characters and do some different stuff in the future. I just did like a video game voice. I was like a steampunk Tom Sawyer, so that was really fun. So that'll come out sometime. I don't know when that'll gonna come out, but it kind of sounds like this, like, hey guys, I'm steampunk Tom Sawyer. Something like that. But I love doing different voices and stuff, or messing around with voices, like, I like copying other people's voices per se, like Tom Kenny does the Ice King, I love him, and I like copying the Ice King voice. Hey Gonto, what are you doing? So I like doing stuff like that, so I'd love to do a voiceover more in the future, different voices, yeah, so we'll see.
My question is, how do you enjoy working with the cast and cast?
I love it. They're awesome. I get to work with like the best of the best in terms of voiceover people, from John DiMaggio, Tom Kenny, D. Bradley Baker, all like the awesome guys on a weekly basis, and the girls too, Ian Walsh. All of them. It's so great. I love working with them. I have like the best teachers you could ask for voice acting, just week after week, so that's really cool.
Actually, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Do you have the hots for Princess Bubblegum?
Like in real life or like in a show? That's two very different questions.
What's up, brother?
In the show, yeah, I think Finn definitely likes some Princess Bubblegum. In real life, she's like 15 years older than me or something like that, and she's married, so I'd probably say no. That sounds literally just like him.
Here, read them, child.
You really smell like dog buns. You really smell like dog buns. And you really smell like dog buns. Thank you, Lemongrass. Personally, I like the way dog buns smell, so it's a compliment. Hi.
Considering Adventure Time is set in a post-apocalyptic kind of world, what do you think is the most mysterious thing about it, and how do you think everything really came to play?
I would say nuclear fallout, maybe? I mean, there's like talking ants and stuff like that, so I really have no freaking clue, but I think the most interesting thing is that people in the world are totally fine with the world. I mean, nobody kind of stops to say, hey, that's a little bit weird. I mean, like, there's like a deer that has hands. What is that all about?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's up, dude?
What time is it? Question time.
I was about to do it, dude. Did you see me, like,
Yes.
breath came in?
Sorry. Stealing your thunder. But yeah, I want to say the cast, you guys are amazing. I met Tom, I met John, and Hendon, and you guys have one of the best casts on TV. You guys are amazing. And I want to ask, like, with all the cool Adventure Time merch, you guys, like you in particular, do you have any Finn, like, toys or merch of yourself since you've always...
I do, yeah. Oh, dang it. I got, with me. I had a Finn wallet, actually. I stopped using it, though, because then it inevitably would start conversations that would turn very awkward very quickly. So, and then I have a little bit of, some of like my favorite merch that I've seen from the show. I keep a little bit of it. I have a little Finn pop. If you guys know those.
Oh, the pop vinyl is nice.
Little pop things, yeah. I have a little Finn pop. I love that thing.
Oh, by the way, I just want to give you a little plushie too, since you're super good. So yeah.
Thanks, dude. Pop that plushie up here.
So whenever I do any voice recordings, I always have a couple lines that I have a really hard time with. So what has been the one line that you had to do a billion times, and can you manage to do it for us?
You know, the lines that you always end up doing more than you expect are the ones you didn't expect to end up doing more than you expect. Like the simplest line, like okay. They're like, let's get a little different take on that. And you end up saying okay 100 different times, and then they end up going with the one you put first.
Yeah.
Or there's like the tongue twister lines, like or the lines you flub and accidentally say the very wrong way, and it's very awkward. I can't say some of those in front of the little kids. Those are always interesting. Thank you.
Hello. I was wondering, since I'm kind of a multi-shipper with Finn and some other people in the show, who do you ship with?
Real question. I've never understood what, like, I know what ship means, but like, how did that come into being?
I have no idea.
Relationship.
I wanted to know who you ship with Finn.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Personally, I like all of them very much. My two favorites are obviously going to be Bubblegum and Flame Princess. But
Marceline?
I think I lean more towards Flame Princess.
You like the fire?
Because she's hot.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say how much I love you and the show and everyone in this room because you are my people. And also, would you ever cosplay as Finn or any of the other characters?
I've never cosplayed as Finn to this day. There's a very long reason behind it. That I can do it. I know that's like blaspheming the show. It's not the case. I love Finn. I've just never cosplayed as Finn. The only time I think I would is probably to go to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I dressed up as Finn, nobody would actually approach me. Because they wouldn't think I would dress up as Finn. So that's like my secret weapon I'm holding for a couple years down the road.
Like Bryan Cranston is Heisenberg.
Also, I really loved Incredible Crew.
Well, oh, thank you. Anybody else like Incredible Crew?
Do you think Finn and Fiona will ever meet? And if they do, what do you think?
I hope Finn and Fiona meet. I think it'll eventually maybe happen. That's not saying there's any plans for it at this point, or it might happen. A lot of people ask me if, like, I think, you know, if Finn and Fiona are, like, you know, become like a relationship type thing. I don't think that's the case. Because that's kind of weird. It's just like, they're like, they put more like twin siblings, if that makes more sense, which would be cool. Because honestly, if you met like a gender swap version of yourself, that'd be kind of weird. Just saying. Think about that.
I was gonna ask if, I'm gonna sound like a fangirl when I say this, but
actually meet Fiona and Cake?
Yes. Eventually it will happen.
That's awesome.
I mean, they're going to start running out of ideas at some point. It's going to happen.
So how has your growing up and your voice changing and developing affected the maturity and character development of Finn?
That's a good question, actually. I think you can hear Finn's voice changing a little bit if you just listen to just watch the first season.
Yes.
Ever since like the second season on, though, I've been able to keep the voice pretty the same. I've turned it more into a character voice. And people always ask me like, oh, when are they gonna, recast you because your voice is gonna change? And I'm like, my voice already changed the first season, so luckily that's not gonna happen. And yeah, it's like a character voice now, so now I can just kind of do it. I just pull it out like whenever I want to, like that.
That's awesome.
I think it's cool though. I think you can see Finn mature throughout the series, especially like the next season that'll be coming up. You'll see a lot of that, some really long-lasting changes. And I love that he's had birthdays in the show, so he is growing up. But I think it's so cool that we have kind of a long character arc for him. So
Awesome. Thank
arc.
you so much.
Arc.
Great question. That's so cool.
Hello.
Sorry. Not used to these weird blue microphones.
It's a snowball.
Anyway, what do you think your favorite episode of Adventure Time would be?
It changes a lot because like I'll watch old episodes that I forgot even happened. But I think
Off the top of your head.
off the top of my head, probably Card Wars.
Oh
You ever
yeah.
like Card Wars?
Yeah. That was.
I just love that this is a super epic, huge show about adventures, and then there's just a whole episode about these two guys just playing cards.
Yeah. Oh man, oh my god, that was a good episode.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do not play those type of games with kids.
Hi. I just want to say I'm a huge fan. Me and my little sister have been following Adventure Time since like it first came out.
Aww.
We meet you and stuff.
Dedication, I like that.
Yes, very
I have a feeling a lot of you are pretty dedicated and you're showing up in the garb, so.
My question is, do you know what sparked the idea for the whole Simon Petrikov-Marceline relationship?
That'd probably be more of a pen question, the creative team question. I think that they probably just like the idea of kind of showing some of the backstory a little bit. They kind of, give little bits here and there, the whole backstory. And just to kind of add some more levels to the Ice King and just show people that, kind of how he came to be and that he used to be this normal person is pretty cool. And to show that there's like stronger relationships between other characters. I like that when they show episodes of like characters who don't usually interact, have like episodes for just them. It's really cool too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, thank you. I was just wondering, because I saw the pilot episode on YouTube, but how did you end up becoming Finn, I guess?
Well, they did the initial pilot for Nickelodeon, and then they chose not to go with it for whatever reason. And 3 years later, Cartoon Network picked it up, and then I got an audition from my agent, and then my brother was like, "Hey, this seems really familiar," and he did the voice back when the pilot.
Yeah, that's
So we watched the original pilot, and I was like, "Wow, my voice sounds just like yours." And then I copied it even a little bit more. Went in an audition, went back a couple times. Then they said I got the job, and the only person that knew I was actually his brother until I showed up and started recording was Penn. So they're like, "That's why your voice sounds so much like him." I'm like, "Yeah." So it kind of worked out pretty well.
Was your brother mad, or?
No, I think he's definitely more happy that we at least kept it in the family.
Yeah.
Or somebody else getting it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He'll tease me about it from time to time though.
I have two questions. One, are you the type of person who tends to look forward to watching your episodes that you record, or do you tend to kind of veer away from seeing yourself perform?
It depends on the project. For instance, like Adventure Time, I can totally just sit down and just watch it. It's really fun. It's just my voice, and because the voice isn't even completely like mine, it's kind of like just a character, so it's really fun to watch. I love seeing how this stuff comes together, especially because when you're recording, like you're just recording and you kind of see the little drawings and all that stuff. But seeing it all put together and seeing all the colors and stuff is always really cool. When it comes to live action, I have a harder time watching myself because you don't want to become too self-conscious. Like you're like, oh, I should have done that differently, or why did I make that face right then? You could go down a very bad path. But I've gotten better about it. You just kind of have to enjoy it for what it is and just be like, oh, that's really cool. That's me.
And also, do you record all of Finn's random high-pitched screams?
I do, yeah. That's definitely me. There's no modulation on that. So. Is that a do it?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I blew out your speakers. I'm very sorry. But to answer your question, yes, those are all me.
Aww. Nice.
I have kind of a silly question. If you had the chance to date one of the characters of Adventure Time, who would you date and why?
Marceline.
Very nice game. I don't know. Okay. Probably Marceline.
Yeah.
She's just like a cool rockin' chick.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I date Marceline.
Yeah.
She is. That's a good choice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you approved my choice.
Hello, I was just wondering, how did you feel about Rebecca Sugar leaving the show, starting her own thing, and have you kept up with her Steven Universe?
I haven't gotten the chance to watch Steven Universe yet. I've heard it's great. I'm sure it is. It's Rebecca Sugar. I think it's awesome. I'm glad that like the people that were storyboarders in our show kind of branching out of that and kind of working up the ladder. I think that's really cool. And so I'm super stoked that she got that opportunity. So I think it's cool. A lot of people thought she was just like quitting the show. Not the case at all. No bad blood at all. She just has her own project now too, and she'll still come around occasionally and say hey and stuff. And we still have her on Adventure Time panels because people always love it when she whips out her ukulele and plays a little song.
Aww.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
Doctor Who.
Yes.
About your new game, Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know. Have you played the game, and if you did, how did you like it? Like, is it a good game?
When did that come out? Did that come out this season?
It came out either this month or last month.
Okay, I have not played it yet. I know it's like a 4-player thingy-mabobber. It's a 1-player. Wow, I'm way off. I'm sure it's pretty awesome if it's Adventure Time. I haven't gotten to play it though. I'm sorry.
It's a good game.
Okay. Out of all the adventures that Finn and Jake have been on, which one do you think is the most creepiest?
Creepiest. Well, I mentioned part of it earlier. That deer guy with the hands. I literally can't watch that episode. It really creeps me out. I don't know why. You're welcome.
What do you think is up with Marceline and Princess Bubblegum? Why do they not like each other that much?
They're girls. I mean, it's kind of a common thing in life.
But other than that, I mean, even though you had never seen them meet in the show before, it seemed like they had known each other from somewhere. Do you have any theories on that? Or?
It's probably like any teenager girl frenemy relationship. They were friends at one point, one of them took something way wrong, and then they just became backstabbing enemies.
You don't know how.
I have no clue how that came to be. I know there's a lot of theories.
But, could you maybe sing us a little song?
I could sing a slow song. Usually, what's the favorite in this room? Is it the Baby Finn song?
Yeah.
What am I to do?
I'll do the Baby Finn song.
Yeah.
I actually know the lyrics to that one because people ask me to do it a lot.
Thank you.
I'm a tough tootin' baby, I can puncture your buns, puncture your buns, puncture your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
Marty McFly.
Say how honored it is to meet you. Honored I am to meet you.
Thank you, Marty McFly.
We came back from the feature here.
I was wondering which is more fun to work on, Adventure Time or Incredible Cool?
Ooh, you got me there. They're very different. Adventure Time, I only have to go in like, once a week for a couple hours and record a whole episode. It's a lot more laid back and chill, which is really fun sometimes. Then Incredible Crew is fun because it's all of me, so I get to fully act out everything and dress up in whatever it is my character is that day and fully act it out, which I love doing. I love using like physical comedy, and just that whole process is super, super fun to me. So on different days, they're both my favorites. Sometimes when I've been shooting on Incredible Crew for like 9.5 hours, I'm like, wow, I could use some Adventure Time right now. And sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could go do a little Incredible Crew rap video right now. So I love both of them. They're super different.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I've been in my entire life. But...
How did you come up with Fiona
I have these free little ticket things, and I forgot that I had in my pocket until just now. You get one of them. Up here.
You can actually cut it in half again. It's actually a little too big. Yeah, you can give them out.
There you go, darlings. I almost forgot your question because you're so cute. The Fiona and Cake actually was a fan thing. I don't know who it was, but fans kind of started that, the Fiona and Cake, and then they saw it and they thought the idea was cool, so the creators actually just decided, hey, let's make a little Fiona and Cake episode. Okay. She's cute.
Out of all the cast members that play the characters in Adventure Time, who are you closest to?
My closest to? That's hard. It's different people at different times. I'm around John Amaja, who plays Jake, the most. Around him the most, obviously, because even if there's an episode there's not other characters, it's usually me and him, so I spent the most time with him, so he's really cool. It's been cool kind of growing that relationship over the past 4 or 5 years, and I think you can kind of see it in the show as well. There's just the chemistry built up is really cool. I'm pretty close with the whole cast. I'm really close with Olivia Olson. She's the closest in age to me, who plays Marceline. She's the closest in age. She's a little bit older than me, but we'll hang out whenever we have like a con or something like that. We'll go out and just see a movie or go out to dinner and just hang out. So I said 2 of them I'm probably the closest with. I'm close with all of them though, to be fair.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 questions. One, is there going to be any more birthdays for Finn in the show? And someone said earlier, will we see him more mature, but make it maybe dramatic maturity? Like he's stuck at the same age.
With like him growing like a little belly, or?
Getting taller, going through life.
Oh yeah. I don't know at this point. The birthday episodes. I'm sure there might be one at some point. I don't know if they even need to put those in episodes sometimes, because I think at this point they are just kind of aging him up. And especially this next. Where are you guys exactly in the show? Is it season 5 that's airing right now?
Yeah, I think it's 5. It's 4 or 5.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will see some maturing from Finn in a few different ways. He is getting older, so he's emotionally maturing.
Perfect.
And there's some physical things that will be happening too.
You can lead off the article. Yeah.
Second question, are you a Whovian? Because you recognize the Doctor. Are you a Whovian?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a little bit Doctor Who. I bought like since the reboot, like the seasons on DVD. I haven't actually gotten to watch like any of them, but I'm a con so much that I know exactly what Doctor Who looks like now. I swear I feel like I've seen the whole show because of the con people.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sit down and watch it at some point.
Yeah. What would you do if you were magically teleported to the land of Boo?
Jeez. Probably go find Finn and Jake and hang out with them. and go on magical quests.
Don't forget the bacon.
And then I'd go find Marceline because she's cute.
Yeah. Woo! Woo woo.
If you keep... wait, no.
It's all good.
Are the episodes gonna be like the first season when they're newer? Because, well, the newer episodes are getting really dramatic. Well, about his life instead of just little tiny adventures.
So, are there going to be like more like comedic episodes and more just adventuring type stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Adventure Time. There's going to be a lot of that. I think the reason there's a lot more of the dramatic stuff is because when you have a show and it's like running a certain amount of years, you kind of grow your audience with the show. So once they can start handling more of the dramatic stuff, they put in more of the dramatic stuff. But there's always going to be the fun comedic adventure stuff. And there's plenty more of that coming your way. I can promise. He's so excited.
Aww.
Okay. First of all, you're really cool, and I never thought I could like read you, so this is like really awesome.
Sweet.
And okay, my question is, do you like anime? And if so, what are your current favorites?
I don't really watch anime. I do want, well,
I know.
people tell me this doesn't count. I don't know why. But I love The Last Airbender. So. I know Dante Bosco's here, so
Steve Bloom.
I'm gonna go say hey to him at some point. That's like the only anime that I've ever watched. I loved that show when I was littler.
Well, one more question. So obviously, since you've gone to a lot of cons, I'm sure you've seen a lot of fandoms get cosplayed. What's one fandom that you see a lot and you're not quite sure what's going on?
Yeah.
Like that I don't really know of? And
Yeah.
just like I see a bunch of nonsense?
Yeah.
I see a lot of, what is it called? Homestuck? No.
From you, say Homestuck. Okay. That's it. Thank you.
I read your mind.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh goodness. Okay. So I have two questions, or just one actually. Do you have a favorite song from Adventure Time?
I like the Jake making bacon pancakes. Which, by the way, is his favorite song too, I should add. John Baggio's.
Alright, so I actually have a little sister back at home who's a fan of the show, and her birthday is on Monday. So I was wondering if you could just say in your Finn voice like one of his catchphrases, like algebraic.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright.
What's you guys' favorite catchphrase?
Oh.
I'll put like 3 out and we can go right now.
Mathematical.
Algebraic.
Mathematical.
Schmaukow. I'm sorry, schmauz out. Anybody like schmauz out?
What the flip?
Okay, I'll do that one. Ready?
Yeah.
Schnauz out! It sound like him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Some people say I don't sound like him, so.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
How different do you think Finn would be if Jake wasn't in the show?
Say what?
How different do you think Finn would be if Jake wasn't in the show?
I think Finn would be very different.
Well, do you think you'd be closer friends with Marceline or Bubblegum?
I think Finn would be an emotional wreck. Because you need that bro to tell you, dude, you're being stupid. And dude, don't call back every 3 seconds. It's kind of needy. Hope that answers the question.
Hi.
Hey.
I want to ask, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you during your career?
You know, I haven't really had that many embarrassing things. None of them come to mind.
That's good.
Yeah. Because I'm not an embarrassed person. This is embarrassing. I haven't answered.
This question right now.
Sorry.
Complete killing bacon, Jesus. Wow.
Can I say Pokemon is awesome? That's anime, isn't it? Okay, so I've seen 2 anime things in my lifetime.
Hi, my name is Lucius, and I was wondering, like, if Adventure Time didn't exist, what other cartoon would you do? Like, it could be like in any year.
What other cartoon would I like to be on or work on?
Yeah, like
Adventure Time.
voice.
Oh,
Cartoon.
probably something like, I've always loved Phineas and Ferb, I'm a big fan. I like Teen Titans, yes. Teen Titans are my favorite anime shows of all time, and I actually love Teen Titans Go as well. So
Yeah.
people don't.
Oh yeah, and for my sister, can you say Paloma is awesome?
Paloma? Oh, Paloma?
In your Finn voice.
This again.
Paloma is awesome.
Paloma is awesome! You're awesome, Paloma.
Aww.
Hey Jeremy, you're great.
Thanks, dude.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You're rocking that kind of Slash look.
What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, of the minor princesses like Wildberry Princess, Hot Dog Princess, Ghost Princess, etc. Which one would you be? Yeah, be. Not Flame Princess or Bubblegum. They're kind of the main deal.
Yeah. LSP?
Breakfast Princess. Totally. I can make myself breakfast every morning.
Hi, my name's Jeremy. What's your name?
Jeremy.
Fun time. It's funny because we have the same name. Yeah, so like,
Freaking funny.
okay, it's getting weird. So, however many years ago, the pilot came out, and I remember watching that and being really, really excited about it, and then like forgetting about it, and then this happened at some point, like the show happened, and suddenly weird became cool. And there's probably some people in here that were into Adventure Time before you were even a part of it. I think that's
Easily, yeah.
So 2 questions. One, has anyone ever thought to bring your brother back into it if Finn ever meets like his future older self?
I've loved that idea. I don't know if they haven't gotten around to doing it yet, obviously. I don't know if that'll ever come to be. I hope it does. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, because they should.
I think they should too. Let's start a petition to get Zach on the show. I think he'd appreciate it.
Question number 2.
This is Adventure Time. I mean, weirder things have happened.
Yeah.
Question number 2 is, do you love the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack, and if so, how much?
I've watched a total of 1 episode of Flapjack.
You need to sort your life out. It's a big deal, and the relationship with Adventure Time is important.
The guy that plays Flapjack, that I think also created the show, what's his name? Anybody know his name?
God. Of course I'm forgetting right now.
Yeah, look at you, mega fan. I totally know it. He worked on Adventure Time a little bit. He did some voice directing and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So he's a super cool guy.
I know him and Penn are homies, so.
They're home dogs.
But you should watch them.
All those CalArts guys.
A lot of it's on YouTube. You got a job to do. Thanks, man.
I guess I got my work cut out for me. I just feel like I got a homework assignment. Hello.
So, in some episodes, Finn is transported into another universe. And when he is, it looks like one of his arms is mechanical in each dimension. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think his arm is mechanical in the other dimension? How do I say this without... I mean, there's lots of possibilities in life. Sometimes things come to fruition, sometimes they don't. I'm not saying this will come to fruition, I'm saying it's possible.
Mathematical.
I can't really say, I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Oh, you can't talk about it.
What? Yeah. Maybe. I think you just might at some point. favorite, by the way. I'm so awkward.
Hi.
Hey.
Since Finn broke his sword in the actual show, will he ever be getting a new one?
Oh yeah, definitely. He broke the
Demon Blood sword.
Oh yeah.
Demon Blood sword. Whatever happened to Finn's normal sword? Why doesn't he just use? That's what I've never understood. Why don't he just go back to using the gold sword?
Yeah.
I thought it was super cool. Finn will definitely be getting a new sword, though. Yeah, that will happen at some point.
What is the favorite line that you've ever said on Adventure Time?
There's a line in one of the episodes. I can't remember what episode it is. I don't even know why Finn says it, but he says, "I want you." That's my favorite line.
Thank you. What's the most horrible thing you ever done to another human being?
Wait, what? I legitimately didn't hear that.
What's the most horrible thing you've ever done to another human being?
Oh.
What the heck? What the flip?
F.E.A.R.
Oh, this is truth or dare, just make something up.
I know.
I have very selective memory loss, and this is one of the times where I'm having memory loss, and I'm definitely choosing to. I've stolen candy from a baby. I think I literally actually have done that once. I'll go with that. To be fair, it was my sister, but...
I have two things. One, will there ever be like a flame print in one of the gender bend episodes of Fiona and Jake?
I like how you said gender bender. It's very funny. Yeah, I think down the road, if they do more of the Fiona and Cake, that's the plan, is to incorporate more of the other gender swap characters.
And can I get a picture from here?
Yeah, I don't care. Go for it, dude. I'll hold up the little Finn.
Yeah, I gave you that.
Sweet, dude.
You enjoy it, man.
Shout out to that guy.
Due to time constraint, this will be our last question.
No! What the heck?
Okay, make it a good one.
Hi.
My first time. I think the fact that he likes Adventure Time, and he's the creator of Futurama and The Simpsons, like the two longest running best animated shows ever, likes Adventure Time and felt the need to put them in there is just awesome. It's a huge honor, so I'm super stoked about that. He came onto our panel in San Diego once, actually, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Oh yeah.
John brought him on, and he came on and shared the story of how he met Penn, the creator of our show, as a little kid, which is really, really cool.
Aww.
So,
that's awesome.
do it. Get the whole crowd out there. You guys look so awesome. I'm gonna hold this up again.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does that end our panel, sir?
Aww.
Yep.
Well, let's take Adventure Time to the intro song real quick.
Yeah.
You guys want to?
Yeah. Yeah. Take your ukulele.
Start. End us off right. Ready? Adventure Time. Come on, grab your friends.
We'll go to very distant lands. Jake the dog and Finn the human. Fun will never end. It's Adventure Time.
Thank you guys. I think I have okay, that's a surprise. Never mind.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy. All right. So we have an orange ticket.
Check out Sean Long. He's mathematical.